Third played second at a packed Stade Pierre-Antoine, and the home side Castres got off to a blistering start. Chris Massot with the pick-up at the base. Scrum half of the day, Thomas Sanchu to Cameron McIntyre, and the New Zealander barged his way through Florian Fritz's tackle. 7 points to nil with just 2 minutes on the clock. Toulouse were without 11 players away on international duty and made a catastrophic start. The Castres forwards were really up for this one. Steve Malonga sacked Jean-Baptiste Elissalde. A metre out, Castres were held up on numerous occasions. We'll fast forward a little bit here until former All Black Massot made the decisive move, spying the smallest of gaps and going for it. Toulouse were down, but not yet out. They started the second period the way Castres started the first. Toulouse looking more like the club that had won 8 in a row in matches that clashed with international fixtures. Yves Dongui got to within a metre. Toulouse had plenty of men in support here. And Michalak bullied his way past Johan Audrin. Massot picked up again, and Sanchu targeted Michalak's inside shoulder to score just a few minutes after the Toulouse try. Again, Castres were prepared to be patient, and Massot spotted the gap. 2 tries in the game for the New Zealander to go with 15 points for his fellow Kiwi McIntyre. Bayonne came into their home game with Montauban in the relegation zone and not having tasted victory since September the 20th. In the meantime, they've sacked their manager Richard Dort and were in desperate need of a win to kickstart the post-Dort era. A turnover in the 9th minute was the prelude to a wonderful score. Pepito Elforga captaining the side on his return from a thigh injury. With a turn of pace, Sam Gerber took over, and he had deft hands to find the flanker Jean-Jo Marmouillet for the try. He moved the Basques 8 points up before Montauban got themselves back in the game. Gerber came up hard, missed the interception. Rida Jouahar found Johan Della Riva, and over went Jean-Emmanuel Cassin. Next it was Montauban's turn to be generous. All it took was an inside pass from Cedric Garcia to Marmouillet, and the flanker to show the strength to stand up in the tackle, and vision to play in Thibaut Lacroix. 21-13, when the fly half's kick was charged down by the all-action Marmouillet. Gerber picked up and passed to Lacroix for his second try of the game. Bayonne away and clear, and 28 points to 13 up. Manny Edmonds to Gerber, a great handoff from him, and he ran home under the posts. The win worth 5 points, moving Bayonne out of the relegation zone. Montpellier, with 3 wins in a row, fancied inflicting more pain on Bourgoin, infamous possessors of the worst defence in the division. Fortunately, they've got counter-attacking skills. 3-0 down when Anthony Forrest set off. He found Rudy Coetzee, who offloaded out of contact right by the line to Wessel Just for the score. Argentinian veteran Todeschini shook off an illness to play. He was involved in a Montpellier try, passing to Sylvain Mirande. Fullback Jean-Mathieu Alcalde showed the pace and quick thinking that made him a France Sevens player to score. Bourgoin earning the penalty try as Montpellier cheated to try to prevent the touchdown. 7 minutes left. Olivier Saramea with the dropout 22. And Lalu returning it with interest. A drop goal from inside his own half. Bourgoin 4 points up and poised to continue their run of never having lost at home to Montpellier. Montpellier skippered by Fulgence Ouedraogo, hoping to show his fitness to gain a France place to play the All Blacks next week. Eugene Van Staden showed everyone how to do the pick and go. A surprising amount of space opened up in front of him. The South African prop said thanks.
No.
Bourgoin are well and truly in a relegation battle. They threw everything at it to try to get the win, but couldn't stop upwardly mobile Montpellier, putting the seal on a 4th straight Top 14 victory. Bourgoin drop into the bottom 2, and they'll rue this chance as the one that got away. Montpellier, for their part, are well and truly looking upwards. Johnny Wilkinson was away with England, but Toulon could count on the return of another superstar, Kiwi centre Sonny Bill Williams. And Argentinian Felipe Contepomi was at last fit to make his Toulon debut off the bench after snapping his cruciate ligament in the semi-final of last season's European Cup as a Leinster player. The score 3-3 when Toulon scored the opening try midway through the first half. Sonny Bill Williams with the final class to Fotnupuli Olua try. Anthony Klaassen couldn't get there. Seaman Azulai still had plenty to do after taking the pass from Sean Perry, but his teammates helped him over the line. Contepomi was given a hero's reception as he made his way onto the field, and so Contepomi had the chance to open his Toulon account. He did just that as his side maintained their unbeaten home record. At 110 kilos of French international centre, Mathieu Bastareaud was unleashed at number 8 for Stade Francais. Lionel Nallet captained Racing after being rested by France. The last time these clubs met, Stade won 103-15 in a cup tie in 2000. A win for Racing would move them neck and neck with Stade in the table. The visitors, though, made a blistering start, even with 10 players on international duty. Top try scorer Marc Gasnier went over the game line. He flicked up to Guillaume Bousses, who found Ollie Phillips for the game's first try. With Jonathan Wisniewski penalties pulled it back to 6-7 before, with both sets of forwards involved in a heated debate, the Racing backs decided to focus on the ball. The fight on the top of the shot now. Wisniewski kicked ahead. Fijian winger Sorelli Bobo gave chase. The veteran had the pace to burn off Bousses and score in the corner. But Wisniewski, who had been a key figure in Racing winning 4 in a row coming into this one, dropped a goal to nudge his side back in front. Frans Steyn played inside centre for Racing and showed his famed long-range kicking skills to extend the home side's lead. Skills to go with his new French beard. Stade scored a wonderful try. Australian Gasnier, the former rugby league star playing fullback here, was again prominent. From the breakdown, Stade worked the ball left. They had a huge overlap. Noel Olsheik to Ollie Phillips to Bastareaud, doing what all good number 8s do best, loitering with intent on the touchline. Biarritz scrum half Dimitri Yashvili's kick was charged down by Clermont's Jamie Cudmore. The Canadian lock burst forward and passed to Willy Wepener. The support was well and truly there. Kevin Senio to Brock James and Benoit Babi in under the posts. Minutes into the second half, Babi, who takes the longer kicks for Clermont, slotted one from 45 metres. Clermont looking good for getting back to winning ways. After 2 draws and a defeat in their last 3, worries for Biarritz main man Serge Blanco. Yashvili, though, pulled it back to 13-6, ignoring the boos of the home crowd. And then 13-9. Biarritz had lost their last 2, both away from home to Toulouse and Montauban, where they simply didn't turn up. They were determined and went through the phases in the very last minute before espying space on the right. Ilkena Bolacaro running down the wing and passing inside to young replacement Paul Quetlan for the score. Yashvili added a conversion. The final score, Clermont 13, Biarritz 60.